Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. So everyone's having a great day, safe day, and let's make it a great night. And stay safe up in that whole northeast area, folks. That snow is brutal, no doubt. Gonna send you some sun up there, baby. This quote is by Norman Vincent Pearl. Never talk defeat. Use words like hope, belief, faith, and victory. Words are important, folks. Make sure the right ones come out of your mouth. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. Dow Industrial's down 95, Nasdaq off 18, S&P's off 13. Gold contract up $6.10, traded at $1,240 an ounce. Silver up 32 cents at $17.01. Platinum down $5 at $1,218 an ounce. Copper's flat at $2.58 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.18, trading out at $52.87 a barrel. Bonds, we had the 10-year down 6 ticks, 128.17. 30-year off 7 ticks at 147.14. King dollar down 171 ticks at 94.68. The euro is up 11 at 113, and the yen is down 52 at 118.60. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We're going to start with the SPY, folks. So, last Friday, they couldn't bust it up. Gets to the top of the consolidation, gives it up on price, gives it up on volume. Bottom line, what does that mean? That means that now the market wants to go after the lower swing points inside the SPY. Right now we're trading at 204.63. The bottom of that consolidation is 197.86. We've been in this consolidation, folks, going all the way back to October 30th. Each and every time you get to the top of the consolidation, the market has given it up on price with lighter volume. Each and every time we're down to the bottom of the consolidation, we've had heavier volume. Now, what we have had is this. The first low that was established December 16th, we had 259 million shares. Next low that was established on the 15th of January was 176 million shares. The low that was established last week was 163 million. So you can see those correlations. First low, 259. Next low, 150. No, next low, 211. And then the next low, which is 163. The correlations at the top are light beyond belief. The first high that was generated up there was 91 million. Second high was 79 million. Third high was 158 million. That wasn't bad. Fourth high was 117, and the high from Friday was 125. So how we come down to these lows again, I'm going to say, okay, is it going to break down and go after that October 15th swing low? That's the longer-term place this S&P wants to go right now. And that's a long way down, by the way, because if you take a look at the cash S&P, what you're dealing with is that the cash S&P right now is at 2047, and that number is 1820 at the lows. So that no doubt is a big number. If you take a look at the 3Qs, it's the same type of setup inside the 3Qs. And by the way, what we did do today is that we came down with light volume. So as we're coming into the bottom of this consolidation, you'd have to see, okay, the bearish case would be you have an expansion of volume once again. The bullish case, if you're a bull out there, would be you come down to the bottom of that consolidation, you reject lower price, and volume does not come out of the ETF structures or the equities. Thus far, the Qs, same setup. The high volume lows out there. Right now, the Qs were trading 102.78. The lower end of that is 99.92. The small caps, same type of setup in the small caps. If we use the IWM inside the small caps, what you're going to see is that the IWM closed at 118.86 today. Now, the small caps is interesting. The small caps had a small expansion of volume. Not huge, but you're at 30 million. So the small caps are actually showing that they're weaker than, or there was more selling in the small caps than there was in the S&Ps and the NASDAQ 100, the 3Qs. The small caps Same setup, though, at the lower end of that consolidation. First swing low December 16th, you're dealing with 62 million shares. Your next swing low, you're dealing with 41 million shares. The swing low from February 2nd, you're dealing with 44 million. So you can see all the juice, folks, is down at the lower end of the consolidation. And what that says is that we're going to go after that lower end. We'll see, in fact, if we break that lower end. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? What we have with gold is this. Gold came down with volume on Friday. However, what it didn't do is it didn't break where we went topside from. And that was the January 15th swing. The low of that swing was 12.27. Gold on Friday got to 12.34. No, 12.28.20. What does that mean? That means that we're going to have to build some cars in order to get to higher price inside the gold market once again. King dollar. King dollar is the number out here. What you have with King dollar is that King dollar did get to a high on Friday. You had the price spread. What you didn't, however, have is the volume. What we did with King dollar today is you got to a higher high with King dollar. We got to 95.03. We closed at 94.60. King dollar came down when it did came down last week. It came down with some power on February 3rd. We got to 93.38, and that was the first day that volume actually came out of King dollar on the way down. So that'll get tested, number one. If, in fact, this is a high in King dollar, and I think it is, what you'll see, what you had happen today is this. You went to a higher high, couldn't handle higher price, and didn't have the volume. So now, just as the indices want to go to the bottom, this is a much smaller consolidation. This wants to go to the bottom of that level, which is 93.38. If you get an expansion of volume again, guess what? That would be a pullback, number one, and we'll see what type of expansion of volume we got. If you got a large expansion of volume, that could set up with another follow-through day is volume off the highs, and that would get you lower price. The oil market. Let's go take a look at see what we got in the oil market. What you have inside this oil market, of course, is that today you had oil up 2.3%. That move, by the way, isn't CLJ5. So when we take a look at that move in itself is anemic compared to how we have come downtown. You know, oil was a one-way spin. And that one-way spin the last 6 months was $93 down to $44. What we do have out here, oil trades month by month, folks, meaning that you have plenty of new contracts all the time. Right now, we're trading the J contract. What we have out here is that the high that was generated last week of 55.05, I suspect will get tested. It looks like more like we'll see that probably get tested tomorrow. That's going to be crucial to understand. Can it get over those levels? And we'll find out. Today you had some decent volume in this contract. We did, let's see. Yeah, you did 208,000 contracts. That's not bad. So it's going to go after this 55.05. I expect you'll see that going after it tomorrow morning. We'll see whether we get any juice behind the move. If you go inside the oil and gas service stocks, the XLE, folks, it looks to me that the dead cat bounce is over. This is a classic, too. XLE, what we did out here today, you got to $80.82. You did 20 million shares, and it gave it up in price. That was coming into, folks, 47 million shares. And it closed underneath it. We had done 47 million shares on the 3rd. We got to a price point of 80.40. We did 80.82 today. You get over it with half the amount of volume. You closed underneath it, and what does it set up? Same baby. This distribution that's been going on is amazing. It's particularly amazing because you don't get to see large channels many times in the marketplace. In the Dow, the S&P, the small caps, the NASDAQ, we have beautiful channels that are set up since December. And in the XLE, we have a beautiful channel that's set up since October 15th. You know, when we talk about the October 15th swing low that the market wants to go after, the XLE had broken that going all the way back on December 1st. So that in itself, folks, is a big heads up. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming right back. Dow Industrials finished down 95. NASDAQ off 18. S&P's off 10.5. We're going to be right back.